In many ways, we have to look at this situation for what it is. Even when it came to the censorship of the media, you know what I'm saying? That fiasco right there was enough to show me that people are following the wrong situation. Not all people, but a great vast variety of 91% black people voting Demon Democrat after seeing them what they did to black people during the Reconstruction era with 1865, creating the KKK, and the KKK lingered all the way up to now. You know what I'm saying? And all their mission is to go out and kill black people. It's the same thing when you look at the movie The Purge. You know, one of the series you have where a group of KKK people just going around murdering black people. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, so they still around doing the garbage that they do. Now I'm saying unless they change their strategy, and they're not going to do that. So my question is while black people are following everybody else's religion, you know, you got 50 different religions with so many denominations, I guess 10, 20s, 30s, and 40s in numbers. You know what I'm saying? Why are you following these denominations? You're not following your own people's stuff. Now I'm saying, and you're letting them raid our country and our land of the very message, and they don't want us there because you know why they don't want us there? Because one of those, a lot of, if we go there and really examine deep in all of these things, we would find many different things that our people created there. One of them might even be a pyramid ship. You know what I'm saying? One of them might even be a ship. You know what I'm saying? So we have to start looking at this same thing, you know what I mean? In more ways than one. They want to be able to control all the narrative and nobody else can get a chance to run anything except them. Now, how is this possible? How is this possible? You know what I'm saying? We don't have to go back too far to see the garbage that took place in 2020, 2016, and even with Obama then. You know what I'm saying? Biden was a part of that garbage of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, bringing in your first class dresser into government. You know what I'm saying? And now you have, you know, a gender president and so forth on. But you fooled the people into believing that it wasn't so. You know what I'm saying? You made the people believe that he was a black man. You know what I'm saying? And this is why they always have the saying that black people are gay and all this stuff in the Ku Klux Klan and shit. Because we have people that are representing black people that are not black. You know what I'm saying? And they're not Africans. And they don't have that in them whatsoever. We know that all people in some form, shape, or form could have DNA in them from someone else. Because look at the raping and the overtaking of black people in the land all across the world and so forth and so on. And even before that, even we may have even had a common understanding and leadership amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? But now you have these people just wanting to be in charge. And they're able to get away with just about any goddamn thing you can think of. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're proposing it in a way that you don't see it. Or they're proposing it in a way where the people that votes for them don't see it. All they see is what their parents told them. All they see is what they always been, talking about a demon Democrat, you know what I'm saying, and not doing any research. Now, same thing you could have when you show a lot of stuff. A lot of the different films and stuff that they may show, they could even photocopy, they could even, you know what I'm saying, make a film and alter the film to make it, and then they put it out there, and these young kids and shit, you know, believe that what they seen and saying that's going on, that these people are saying, you know what I'm saying, is true. You know what I'm saying? But they only looking at misinformation, disinformation on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and even TikTok and TikTok, showing people being murdered and all kinds of stuff, and people going up in the school shooting people and all this, and putting it on TikTok and showing everything live and direct, you know what I'm saying, and all this garbage. So even the school shooting seems to be coming to be a constant trend, you know what I'm saying? We could take it all the way back to Columbine Massacre and the garbage that these people are doing. You know what I'm saying? So we know the influence in the country and the influx of many other things is the way it is. It's always talking about gun control. Gun control ain't how the fuck you gonna tell people about gun control, right? And at the same time, you know what I'm saying, when you're ready, you assassinate presidents. and you assassinate people and do all kinds of shit. You show violence on the TV, the games, you even show Luciferian symbols in the cartoons, and so forth on and so forth on. And then you expect the people, so you know what the fuck you are doing, especially even when it comes to Donald J. Trump and this stupid ass shit about Stormy Daniels and hush money and all this type of money. You know what I'm saying? Your leading Democrats did 10 times, triple times worse on planet Earth, you know what I'm saying, in this country and abroad and afar. You know what I'm saying, in foreign affairs. You know what I'm saying? And the type of shit that y'all do, like I said, will make Trump probably look like a Boy Scout. You know what I mean? So at the same time, we are tired of hearing the demon Democrats always talking about prosecuting somebody in a bunch of bullshit. To me, Alan Braggs need to be prosecuted and put up on indictments. You know what I mean? For the garbage that he is doing, following down the lead with Donald J. Trump and all this different shit. You know what I'm saying? As if Biden and them ain't making Chinese deals and all kinds of crooked deals and all kinds of shit, enriching themselves while you constantly talking about Donald J. Trump. Like I said, the Biden administration and Biden family itself, you know what I'm saying, the shit that they're doing and have done will probably make Trump look like a Boy Scout. You know what I'm saying? So in more ways than one, we still see the garbage mentality that these people are following, and it's bullshit in its fullness, if you ask me. Even the indictment of Donald J. Trump. But one thing we have to understand, you know what I'm saying, that man was one of the first presidents to me to really try to help black people in his fullness. You know what I'm saying? Whether he did it for stripes and points, we don't know. But he was trying to help black people. Like he asked a black reporter not too long ago, you know what I'm saying, while she was up there working for the demon Democrats and leaking balls and probably signed a contract, talking about she's a reporter, she was garbage to me. Up there grilling Trump, took Trump out to ask her, you know, they destroy your schools, they destroy your neighborhoods, they putting shit in your food, they're doing this to you, they're putting you in areas of bad areas of breeding and kids coming up with asthma and all kinds of shit. And when you test the air, the quality of air is garbage, and they're pushing you into this and they're pushing you to that and all of this and that. And like Trump said, you know what I'm saying, more ways than one, what the hell do you have to lose while you up there siding with them? You know what I'm saying, what do you really have to lose is what I would ask her, because you sitting up here grilling me and I'm sitting up here trying to help you, and you coming up with all types of conventional shit, you know what I'm saying? But when we ask about the demon Democrats and shit, she ain't got much to say. So you see how the demon Democrats can keep shit on people and blackball them and keep it going in that direction, but not looking at what they have done from 1865 all the way up to 2020. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that went on, even when it comes to Andy Fauci, the weasel, still in government, and he hasn't left. Talking about he retired, and he's still there. And he still might be getting paid, you know what I'm saying, all the taxpayers' dollars after he did the shit to people all across the world, including right here in America. So we don't even know what could transpire in another 2 years of people having the grease formula and what could concur that would react in them, that make it seem like the whole damn United States done fell apart anytime you ask them for 80%, 90%, and 100% of the people to do this grease and formula thing. And at the same time, you are censoring the media and all types of shit to make sure that the demon Democrats stay in a good light, you know what I'm saying, in their conversation, and having black people back them up with the bullshit. Now you tell me. You see? Now, if you look at the facts, based on the whole understanding of the many things that have taken place, even when it comes to war, 95% of the wars, you could actually say, was caused and started and driven by the demon Democrats concocting fake ass stories and then making it happen by creating the scenario for it to happen, and then it happens and then drove us into a war. At every single war. You could even go back to the Vietnam War. When you saw the French in Vietnam, what was the French doing in Vietnam? Because the French was there before the United States, according to the situation, even if they were working on the same Luciferian playing field. They didn't go in there. The French went in there. And they went in there, taking over the people's country, and saying that they were going to go communist. using communists as the catalyst to go into Vietnam when it wasn't so. Because I think Ho Chi Minh wasn't capitalist, he was socialist. And he was fighting against the, I think it was from the, I think it was from the north or whatever, Vietnam or whatever, and he was fighting against his own brother, countrymen, his brother, because they were in bed with the French and taking over the people's land, and a revolution started. You see? Calling them Viet Congs and all kinds of stupid names. This is a demon Democrat work. And then they went in there, you know what I'm saying? They went in there and was getting their butt kicked or something or whatever, because they were now in a war situation with the French, you know what I'm saying? And Ho Chi Minh was bringing it to them or whatever. And then they called and told America to get involved. And America did what? Back up the French in a country where the man was only fighting a revolution, you know what I'm saying, of independence from one side of Vietnam, North and South. And what I don't understand about North and South Vietnam is, why was the country separated in the first goddamn place? And who did that? Was it the British or was it the French? Let's just be honest.